so I had some time to make this video real quick. So I gotta head to work in a little bit and whatnot. But this is something I started making this week. I started messing around with some more glitch hop, and I actually got into more sound design because I have been very lazy with my sound design lately when it comes to synths. Because I work with wave files, and I take wave files and manipulate them more than with synths, because it appeals to me more because it's more straightforward, and you can experiment more, and you don't have to learn a synth to do so. But I really wanted to get back into sound design, and I made, where the hell is it? I made two in Massive, which this is what I used to use a lot, and this is like my lead. Kind of sounds like a cat a little bit, like an electronic kitty cat. I have mainly it's just LFO on like certain things, like I have it on number the 5th LFO. Wow, I'm stupid today. We got all these oscillators, and I'm using it to control the intensity of that, and then I'm using this to control the wavetable position, and then there's, I have like a modulation oscillator, and it's controlling the phase on oscillator 1, so it's giving it like a pretty kind of unique tone. And then I have a double notch filter, and it's controlling the cutoff, which I think gives it that row kind of noise to it. And that's all that's really going on here. Like, I have 3 oscillators. One is just, there's nothing going on with the pitch. One is shifted up 12, which is an octave, and then the other one's down 12, which is another octave. And they kind of have that like throatiness to it, like that vowelish kind of sound. So that's kind of like that yow kind of noise to it. And then there's the sine square, which gives it like kind of a unique tint to it. And the other one is my like rhythm, which I didn't do too much with, nothing too crazy. I have 2 oscillators on this though, but I think they're doing the same exact thing, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, they're doing the same thing, so it doesn't really matter that I have one there and one there. But I think I was like experimenting with it, and I wanted to test different ratios with it. But they're both, where the hell is it? They're both going, they're all at 1 to 4 ratio with that, which is like quarter note I think, yeah, I don't know. And then I didn't even really do anything with this. Like I just adjusted the pitch to each oscillator, and I didn't do anything with like the modulation oscillator in this. Anyway, I'm done rambling. Let's listen. I took this sample from online. It's like this kid on crack where he gets like a basketball thrown at him. The kid's not really on crack, but they call him Crack Kid because he just like he responds positively to a basketball being thrown at his fucking head, and it just, I don't know, I thought it was funny, and I thought it was like appropriate for this because it's just kind of goofy sounding. But here's the actual sample. Actually, I should turn off the delay so you can hear it. Yeah, let me just turn off the delay. Okay, cool. This is what it sounds like. It's like this, like the one kid, he's like, yeah, after he gets hit with the basketball, and there's like this little girl, she's like, no, and he's just like, yeah, and she just keeps like, she like screams again, she's like, no. I just thought it was funny. Oh man, this is like kind of like trap influence because I use like kind of like an 808 kind of groove with it. It reminds me a little bit of like Alice in Chains, Man in the Box, like dun 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 dun. Just it's missing that lead. Actually, this lead kind of sounds like that wah lead from it, because it has that like wah kind of tone to it, and it's kind of weird. It's a bit repetitive. This is probably going to be released on a different project, like I said in my last video, because it's like more silly and goofy than like Rainbow Head stuff. But I do enjoy I enjoy making this kind of stuff and things like that, and I like appealing to other people as well. But my main project is I like to focus on being extremely different. Like not trying too hard to be different, but you know, just flowing into being different. Because there's so many people that want to sound like someone else, and I never quite got that. But I can understand like sort of sounding like someone else, like having someone else as an influence, but I never understood why everyone was like, oh yeah, this track sounds like, you know, Datsik fused with Excision, and you know, this part sort of sounds like Skrillex, and I never got that. I never got why it was just like I always got it more like, oh, this part sounds like I'm running through a jungle, or like, oh, this part sounds like I'm Sonic the Hedgehog running through like Green Hill Zone. Like that's what I picture with music. It's images. It's not like who it sounds like. It's what it sounds like what's going on in your mind. Like not who created it, like what is being created currently on what you're thinking. I don't know. So deep, man. So deep.